Hey guys, my name is Evan and today we're going shopping. If you've watched my other videos, you know it's my goal to share the skills and tools needed to love your leather. So let's go ahead and hunt for some beat up shoes to restore so that I can show you just how easy it is to do it yourself in under 10 minutes. Let's see what we can find. Because I'm invested in sustainability and I hope you are too, for me, thrifting isn't just about saving money, though you can save a lot. It's about giving used items a new chapter in life instead of ending it in a trash dump. Now, not all shoes are made equal, which unfortunately means that I have to be selective, but there are some materials like faux leather, old rubber, or worn out shoes that simply can't be fixed. I could technically clean and restore a bunch of the shoes on this rack, but some styles and brands are just not in demand, so again, I have to be selective. Drop a thumbs up if you'd like to see more videos like this. If you guys happen to see a pair of shoes that you would have picked up, drop a comment below and let me know for future videos. In California, we actually have quite a large inventory of good shoes, so I'm actually very grateful for the supply that I can choose from. It's just that it also makes it that much harder to choose shoes for a video like this. Oh man, I think we've definitely found what we've been looking for. These combat boots have seriously been through some battles, but that's the thing. With leather, it only gets better with time. These boots have a story, and today we're going to give them a fresh new chapter. And these boots are just getting better and better. If you're familiar with Vibram or Gore-Tex, drop a comment below, I'll explain more later. And I can't believe these boots are only $13. In this case, Goodwill doesn't charge tax, so it's literally $13 out the door. Alright guys, we've definitely got our work cut out for today. Stay tuned for the entire restoration process. It's gonna be epic. I know because I already filmed the video, but don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single step in our leather loving journey. Guys, let's get straight into it. Today we're going to cover what I call the 3 C's: cleanliness, condition, and conservation. If you follow these 3 steps with any pair of shoes, I guarantee that you will prolong the life and value of your shoes for years to come. Our very first step is to prep our shoes. We'll remove the laces, resurface those leather scuffs, and seal off any loose threads. In order to easily tackle the scuffed leather, we're going to take a nail file and gently shave off any lifted fibers. You know you're finished when it's smooth to the touch. Also, taking it a step further, you'll want to sand down one more time with a very fine grit of 1000 or more sandpaper for best results. These bad boys are looking smooth, so let's move to our next step. As for those loose threads, make sure to trim off the excess and then simply melt them with a flame to heat seal them so that they won't come undone. Step number 2, cleaning. We're going to give this entire boot a scrub down, but let's go ahead and first wash the laces. Today's sponsor, ShoeMGK, has provided us with an amazingly versatile cleaning solution that you can use on almost any material a shoe is made out of, whether that's canvas, leather, suede, vinyl, rubber, and more. It's also a great laces cleaner, and we'll go ahead and let these soak until we're done with the boots. We're just going to pour some cleaner onto a brush and get scrubbing. Do note that you don't want to put too much water or cleaner onto your leather as it can damage the fibers over time. Once all the dirt is scrubbed up, I would suggest getting a microfiber cloth and immediately wiping off the excess. And feel free to repeat this process as many times as you deem necessary. I would just highly suggest not soaking your leather. If you guys want the results that I get, feel free to give them a try at ShoeMGK.com and make sure to use my code EVAMIS for 20% off and free shipping. Links in the description below. Something really cool that I didn't realize when I purchased these boots is that they are military grade, and I guess they're literally boots used in the US Marine Corps. If you're familiar with these types of boots or either Bates or Belleville brand, drop a comment below. Like I said earlier, these boots use Gore-Tex technology, which is the best waterproofing material on the market. If you're familiar with Nike, Arc'teryx, the North Face, or Patagonia, all of these use this material for their products. On top of that, they have Vibram outsoles, which is essentially the world's leading premium outsole known for their durability, strength, and longevity. So these boots have a lot going for them. And already these boots are looking fantastic. Now we could just leave these boots as is and they'd be fine, but if you're like me, I'm meticulous when it comes to cleaning, so let's check out these nooks and crannies that hide dirt, dust, and debris. Step number 2, dealing with condition. This may be different for you depending on your exact situation, but for these boots, we're going to tackle loose threads, fixing the tread, restoring color, shining, and finally protecting our boots. Moving forward, treads or midsoles get the brunt of the wear, so they're often damaged. I'm simply going to super glue this piece back on. Next, this part is vitally important for these combat boots. If we have any veterans watching, let me know in the comments below so that we can all thank you for your service. I'm personally not a service member, but I know that they keep their boots well shined, and they do so by using shoe polish. This does at least 3 things. First, it brings back black pigment to scuffed or faded leather. Secondly, it shines the leather. And thirdly, it protects the leather by creating a wax barrier. It can also be somewhat of a waterproof barrier as well. When applying the polish, you'll want to add a little at a time, gently rubbing it in as you go, and repeat this process as necessary. This will create a wax barrier that fills in any scuffs. Next, you'll want to use an ice cube to expedite the shining process, as this hardens the wax by cooling it down, as well as allows moisture to shine up the leather by reducing friction, in effect producing a higher shine. Just don't get too much water on your towel. By the way, if there are any other portions of your leather that are discolored, you can use the black polish to recolor that area as well. Another hack I wanted to share with you guys is to use shoe polish on your midsole. This will do the same thing: color, shine, and protect your midsole. Though if you have any other shoes, my second option would be to highly suggest ShoeMGK's Leather Cream. It's neutral, so it'll work with any color, and it gives an instant shine, as well as helps prevent creasing or cracking on midsoles. And of course, it does an amazing job at preserving and restoring leather. Check out my Red Wing boot restoration as proof. Lastly, it's vitally important to brush in all those oils and waxes into the pores of the leather, so I'll be taking my horsehair brush to evenly disperse our products. Remember this, it's about friction, not force. Pushing too hard will ruin your leather and your brush. Brush fast, not hard. Once it's all shined up, you're good to go. Now that these laces have had time to soak, we can squeeze out the excess water and run the laces through our towel to remove any lasting moisture. It seems like everyone has their specific way of how they lace their own shoes. If you guys have a specific way, let me know in the comments below. Now our last and final step is conservation. We'll be filling out our leather as well as talking about fast and easy routines to keep your boots looking great and lasting for years to come. I'll be using boot trees, but if you don't have any, using packing paper or recycled plastic bags can definitely do a great job. I'd highly suggest filling out your leather every time you take off your shoes to prevent creasing as well as keeping the form of your shoes. 2 routines that you guys can do in under a minute to keep your shoes looking like new are: number 1, brush off your leather each time you wear them to remove any dust or debris, or number 2, lightly dampen a cloth and thoroughly wipe down each boot. This is a very quick way to love your leather. Now, let's check out the before and after. And for under $15, we have ourselves a like new pair of hardworking, durable, and expensive looking boots. If you guys enjoyed this video, you gotta check out these ones next. Thank you so much for watching. Smash that like button if you found value in this video, and if I've earned your subscription, make sure to hit that bell icon to get notified for any future posts.